some of you don't seem to understand my decisions behind trying to suspend the film project. I think there's a couple of theories going along. It's got nothing to do with haters. It's got nothing to do with any of that kind of stuff. The fact is that here's a list I have of most of the people who auditioned. Out of these people, there's about 10 to 15 teenage girls auditioning for 2 roles. There are about 5 men auditioning for maybe 2 roles. Like Purvis Vane and the Mayor and people like that were fairly close to being cast. I think we did find actors who could do that. But the fact is that I don't think many of you actually understand how much work goes into making a film, especially when you cast a film in such a way as this. For me to make the film with the people who've auditioned now, I would need to completely rewrite the script. I'd need to rewrite this whole thing. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not prepared to invest that much time in completely reworking the script just so some people can be in the film. That's one issue. Another issue is that because of planning and things, I mean you have a certain amount of time to film a film, especially in a city like Chicago. And for us to be able to do that, we need to be able to say when we're going to do it. And at the moment, I can't. We don't have the cast we wanted to have. We don't have the talent that we wanted to have. And I tried to be honest, and I didn't look for people who weren't auditioning online. I was depending solely on auditions to cast this film. And it hasn't worked out like that. I should have probably lied and actually cast real actors from the real world into some of these roles. But there you go. That said, well, look at this. Here's the casting list, okay? So Mayor Dooley I can cast. Axel Blade I can cast. Sophia Brixton I can't cast because only 2 females, adult females, auditioned for adult roles, and I don't know if I could work with either of them, particularly since one dropped out. Purvis Vane I'm pretty sure I could cast. Possibly Tony O'Neill. Natasha has been cast. Lance Buckshot's done, and then we got Sam, Max, Jean, Grant, Liam and Gordon, none of which can be cast. Professor Chinnery and Dr. Stobart can't be cast, although Dr. Hillary can. Joey Finelli, nobody auditioned for him. Cassius Crabb, nobody auditioned for him. Out of John, Clay, Laverne, Chase and Quanina, we did receive about 30 auditions all told, with a lot of requests to just be given the part as well. So those people were fine. If it was just a teenage comedy, that would be okay. Ahmed Jordan, nobody went for him. Nathan Junton, nobody went for him. Roy, Claire, Colin, Steve, Nancy and Mabel, nobody really went for them either. So there's half of the cast of this film can't be cast right now. If someone watching right now can send me a message telling me how to cast this film with the people that I have at my disposal, I would gladly hear it, but at the moment I really doubt that they can actually do it. So there we go. There's half of the cast is missing. To try and make you people happy, I would need to completely rewrite a script. I would completely need to change the shooting schedule. I would need to add 2 months to the schedule so that every teenager can be in the film. And that's just not how it's going to work. It doesn't work like that. And if you think it does work like that, then I'm sorry. And someone did accuse me of taking advantage of children with this audition process, and I think that's completely absurd. I should show you some of the emails I received from parents of 4 or 5-year-olds saying, why can't my child be in this film? they really want to be acting, and they don't even do sports now because we just want to focus on their acting career. And you look at their photos and realise that they're at least 40 pounds overweight, and it's just it's sad that their parents are forcing them into that kind of career at such an early stage in their life. That's taking advantage of children. Me trying to offer people an opportunity to audition for a film only to be taken advantage of myself isn't taking advantage of children. That's trying to help people learn, and it's trying to help some young talented people get discovered, because most young talented actors aren't discovered because of the stranglehold the Nickelodeon families and all of these celebrity dynasties have on child actors at the moment. If you're not related to an agent or a producer or a director or a celebrity, you probably won't get into a major film. I was trying to help you get a foothold. Obviously that failed. For now, that's the good news. We are going to be trying to cast it again in the future. We are going to have our own website, like we should have done this time. We're going to have a Zombie Shark with Snakes for Legs website where people will upload their auditions, and we won't have anything to do with YouTube or anything like that, and people can actually talk like they should do. We'll advertise, we'll actually spend the budget the way it should be spent, and people will try again. If you are a teenager and you're disappointed that you're not going to be in this film and you want to try again, then take my advice and get some acting lessons. Everybody needs acting lessons. I need acting lessons. If you watch my videos, you know I say and ah a lot. That's only intentional half of the time. See? And there we go. We'll try again next year. It's not the end of the world. Films do have problems. There are countless films that people have tried to cast over YouTube that have failed, largely because of either a lack of interest, a lack of talent, or a lack of publicity. We had all three of those problems, and there we go. Some great people out there who I would like to work with, some people that I would like to work with if they worked on their acting ability. And then some people who I think have really kind of shown their true colours with this bad news, who I don't think I would work with. That's another thing with internet auditions, is you see these people and maybe some of their performances are good, and then what you don't know is that I may receive 50, 60, 100 emails from them in the span of a week saying, please, please, please let me be in this film. And it's just very sad. And then you have other people who are trying to change the film into something in their own image. They want you to take out characters and replace them with characters they've created. Another thing is it's set in Chicago, so a lot of actors would be American, and I didn't want to upset people from England and Australia, but unfortunately, I mean, I can't explain in a film why so many of the characters are English and Australian. It might be a little funny, and it might not be. That's another thing you need to take into consideration. Work permits, visas, board, flights. There's a lot of things to take into consideration, and we were prepared to do that for a certain amount of people. And we will do so, but not right now. I think that some of you are great people. Angry Cow Productions, a very nice young guy. Kim Alert, she's a very friendly girl. I mean, there's a list of people down here I could read, but I'm not going to do that at this moment. So yes. Keep up working, and we'll try again next year if you're still interested. If not, then that's your fault and your problem, and I don't care. Goodbye.